Hello everyone and welcome to my look at day 2 of the championships up there in Sydney. 4 Group 1s again. We've got the Australian Oaks, the Sydney Cup, the Queen Elizabeth Stakes and the Queen of the Turf Stakes. So it's going to be just a look at those 4 Group 1s. Got 2 out of 4 last week with Riff Rocket winning and also Celestial Legend, so I was happy about that. But let's get on with the Australian Oaks first. The Australian Oaks is the first Group 1 we're going to take a look at, and this is the market. Orchestral is the short price favourite at $1.90. Zardozi, clear second favourite, it's at $3.50. Autumn Angel, the Victorian for Moody and Coleman, is at $6.50. Tutta La Vita is at $8, and the rest are double figures. This was the main lead-up race. I can't remember what this race was. Was it the Vinery Stud or something like that? Can't remember, but Orchestral just beat Tutta La Vita and Zardozi finished in 3rd position. Orchestral just got the upper hand late, and its class shone through for it to score a nice victory, and I think stepping up to the 2400 metres really suits this horse. I'm confident that with J-Max sticking, it's up to its best, and I've got Orchestral on top in the Australian Oaks. I think it's clearly the one to beat. I've got Zardozi in for second. I reckon stepping up to 2400 metres will suit this horse again. I was with it in the Derby last week before it got scratched. I think it'll bump into a smart one here in Orchestral, but should or could run a clear second. Tutta La Vita in for third. Made that early mid-race move last start in the Vinery Stud Stakes. Just got run down. Will it run 2400? I think so. But I think Orchestral and Zardozi can run it out better, and Autumn Angel on the week back up I think can run well up to the 2400 metres and dropping in weight with Mark Zara in the saddle. Orchestral for me in the Oaks. The next Group 1 is a little bit more open. It's the Group 1 Sydney Cup over the 3200 metres. The favourite for the Kieran Maher team is Circle of Fire at $4.60 ahead of Ashrun, who's at $6. Also for the Maher team, and Calipore is at $8. Those are all the horses in single figures. We're going to take a look at the last start effort of Calipore in the Tancred Stakes, as well as Athabaskan, Military Mission and Ashrun. Athabaskan and Ashrun run very similarly in this race. They both carried the same weight. Now on Saturday, Athabaskan carries 3.5 kilos less than Ashrun, so I think Athabaskan has that horse covered. Calipore also drops a little bit in weight, but has to carry 2 kilos more than Athabaskan, and Military Mission has to carry the top weight of 56.5 kilos. So out of this race, I want to be with Athabaskan up to the 3200 metres. Drawn gate 11, Tyler Schiller, lightweight, who won on Celestial Legend last week, can sit hopefully just off midfield and stalk the hot speed, most likely set by Major Bill and Serpentine. And well, my Quinella in this race is the same Quinella of the 2023 Archer Stakes winning you're in the Melbourne Cup, where Athabaskan was just caught behind a sit and sprint and Calipore was better suited than it. I thought Athabaskan was a better run, and I think $11 is a good price on Saturday. So I'm with Athabaskan ahead of Calipore, who can't be dismissed because he won the Tancred. In for third, I got the favourite Circle of Fire off the week back up, off a good win last week. Should be running well. And Stockman, I thought was way over the odds at $34. It should be running better than its price, but I like Athabaskan in the Sydney Cup. Here we go, we're on to the big one. It's the Group 1 Queen Elizabeth Stakes over the 2000 metres. Via Sistina, 1 from 1 in Australia, is the $2.30 favourite ahead of Pride of Jenny at $4, and then you've got $8 for Cascadian, and then $11 for Mr. Brightside and Place to Carousel. We're going to take a look at a last start replay of the Australian Cup featuring key chances like Pride of Jenny, Cascadian, Mr. Brightside and a Tissue. So obviously out of this race, you want to be following Pride of Jenny and Cascadian. That's in my view anyway. I'm sure many other people's view as well. Pride of Jenny, first time at 2000 metres was really good, but just nutted on the line by Cascadian. So I think these two horses are very even heading into Saturday. I think Cascadian from gate 6 can settle closer to Pride of Jenny than what he did on the Australian Cup occasion, and also he got held up at the top of the straight that day and probably should have won by more. So with those two reasons in mind, I think Cascadian deserves to be ahead of Pride of Jenny, and the price makes that even more enticing at $8 compared to $4. So I'm happy to have Cascadian and Pride of Jenny as first and second. In for third, I got Kovalika off the week back up. I just think up to the 2000 metres now is well suited and ready to run his best. He'll run better than his price. A Tissue in for fourth, can't be dismissed if I like Cascadian and Pride of Jenny. It has to go in my top 4. Taking on the Randwick form with Via Sistina and Place to Carousel. I just think Via Sistina is a bit short. Second up in Australia, The trend of this autumn is that horses that run first up in a sit and sprint race are usually a bit flat second up, which doesn't make a lot of sense when you say it, but that's just been the trend that I've found with this autumn, and it's happened on numerous occasions. So I'm sort of hoping it happens again because I'm with Cascadian in the Queen Elizabeth. The last Group 1 of the day we're going to be taking a look at is of the Group 1 Queen of the Turf Stakes field, 1600 metres, fillies and mares. Zougotcha is the favourite at the moment at 350, ahead of a Tissue, who's dual accepted in this race and the last race we just looked at, the Queen Elizabeth. Tropical Squall, $7, Alencia, $8, and it's a pretty even field. We're going to take a look at a last start effort of the Coolmore Classic for the mares, where Zougotcha beat Samana, and Tropical Squall was close up as well. Now on this day, Tropical Squall drew the car park. It had to fly across the whole field to lead. I think drawn gate 3 on Saturday, we'll see an improved performance from it. Zougotcha should get a cozy run from gate 1, but may need a touch of luck, and I reckon Samana runs well as well. I'm with Tropical Squall on top. The price is enticing at $7. Out of all the Group 1s, I'd say I'm most confident on this one, probably Orchestral, but when you're comparing the prices, my best of the day would probably be Tropical Squall. I think it'll lead. Everyone loves a Waterhouse Spot front runner. Has won a Group 1 over 1600 metres before, and I think it'll be winning this. I hope it'll be winning this. And yeah, I've got it on top ahead of a Tissue. If it runs in this race, it's a major player. The classiest horse in the field will be running well. Zougotcha can't be dismissed in for third, last start winner. And I think before that it won as well. Gets a good track, most likely a good track though on Saturday, which it's won on before, but I think it's more dynamic on wet ground, so just take note of that. And Samana as well, in for fourth. Well everyone, thank you for watching my preview. Day 2 of the championships is going to be an absolute cracker. Leave a comment below of who you like in the 4 Group 1s this Saturday. Hopefully I've tipped you into a winner, and I'll see you for the next video.